What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Astral K. All right, here with another video. Now, I wasn't even gonna talk about this topic. I was gonna kind of, if you watched my last video, I did a video about how to astral project, and it got deleted. All right, so but I thought to myself, you know what, I could do this video because this is something that I have been going through now. I'm first of all, before I get into this video, so if you are watching my videos, you know that I mentioned the book called the Kundalini Awakening. Yeah, this book. Get this book, because if you don't have this book, bro, you need to get this book. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. You need to wake up. Get this book. I'm telling you, you get this book and your whole life is going to change in a positive way. Get this fucking book. It has so much secrets, laws to the universe, things that you could probably do and you'd think to yourself that impossible things that you'd think to yourself that you couldn't even possibly do. Get this book. Serious shit. Get this fucking book. No, sorry for the language, but yeah, you need to get that book. Get that book, okay? Now, I want to talk about the higher self. Now, if you haven't heard of the higher self, God self, your higher self / God self is basically just the best version of yourself, okay? Now, think of it like this. You're on this earth for this and that. You're on this earth, and you have to understand the way you live your life is based on you, okay? Your life is your responsibility. You know, this is your life. This is your world. So why wouldn't you not want to be the best version of yourself? I mean, let's be real. Think about it. You're gonna be on this world. You're gonna be on this physical plane. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna be not on this world, because obviously you know that when we die, you're still alive, just not on this plane, on another dimension. But like I said, not gonna come off topic. But whilst you're on this world, wouldn't you just want to be the best version of yourself? I mean, you know, you're here, you're doing this, you're doing that. Why would you not want to be the best version of yourself? And a lot of people don't even realize, but you're already tapped into your higher self, but not fully. Now, your higher self, like I said, is the best version of yourself. It's your God version of yourself. Your higher self is that voice in your head that knows not what to do. It knows that you got to do this, you got to do that. Now, before I carry on, you have 3 versions of yourself. You have your younger self, aka your subconscious self, and that's based on repetition. That's based on everything that you know and that, you know, you're just used to. And obviously, if you're too used to doing what you're doing, you're never going to grow. That's your younger self. So I don't know, for example, let's say, all right, cool. So let's say you're a person that's always playing video games, okay? Now, in your subconscious mind, you're always playing video games. That's what you're used to. That is your younger self, okay? Your younger self is your subconscious mind, and it's based on repetition. It's based on things that you're just used to doing in your comfort zone, okay? Now, your middle self is your conscious self. So it's you just at your normal consciousness. You go through the world, you do this, you do that. And your higher self is the best version of yourself. Your higher self is that voice in your head that knows what to do. Your higher self is that voice in your head that tells you, oh, well, you shouldn't do that, but you're gonna still go and do it. So I'm gonna tell you an example in terms of, you know, how your higher self and your younger self can kind of intersect with each other. So let's say you tell yourself, let's say it's Sunday, you tell yourself on Monday you're going to go to the gym, right? You're going to go to the gym, you're going to, okay, cool. So let's say you as a person, you have a routine where you come in from work and you order food. And you, let's say, drink. You do that all the time. You order food, you drink, and that's just your normal self. Now, you know deep down that you shouldn't be doing that stuff. You know that, drinking and eating junk food is not good for you. It's not good for you. Okay, you know that you shouldn't be doing that, but yet you're still doing it. Now, let's say you're doing that, and then one day you wake up and you're like, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop there. Yeah, that's your higher self. Your higher self is the best version of you. Your higher self is that version of you. It's that voice in your head that tells you, no, don't do that. You know that's wrong. Now, let's say the day comes when you have to stop ordering that food and drinking, all right? And by the way, the person that I'm describing in terms of ordering and drinking food, that's me, okay? That's what I was before. I was doing that all the time. I'd come in from work, I'd order me some Subway, some McDonald's, and I'd be getting me a bottle of vodka in the morning all the time. You get me? All the time. Would just be drinking that shit. But I know deep down that I shouldn't be doing that. I mean, let's be real. I already explained to you what junk food does to you. Low vibrational shit. That food ain't even real food. Like, come on. And alcohol, well, I'm gonna do a deep video in terms of alcohol. But alcohol is literally just demons. It's literally just demons. I ain't gonna get off topic, but I'm gonna go dumb on that alcohol vid. But now, that was me, just drinking and eating. Now, when you kind of, tell yourself, all right, cool, I've got to stop and do this, yeah. So let's say if it's Sunday and you say, tomorrow I'm going to stop doing it. If tomorrow comes and you're still doing that stuff, eating and drinking, that's your younger self, because your younger self is based on repetition, all right? Constantly doing the same things, never getting out of that comfort zone. That's what your younger self is based on. It's based on doing the same things, because think of it like this. If you're at home and you're constantly doing the same thing again and again, you're never gonna grow, because you're constantly doing the same thing. It's like food. Imagine you be eating the same food all the time. If you don't put yourself out there to try different things, you're never gonna experience the world differently. You're just so used to just doing that same thing. You're never gonna grow. You're still gonna be in that space. And that's the thing. You have to understand that when you change your whole life, and you know that you gotta do this and do that, that is your higher self. That's your higher self, because your higher self is the version of yourself that knows what to do. Your higher self is the version of yourself that it's the most logical version of yourself, the most logical and rational version of yourself. Your higher self is that self where you go through life and you see things and you kind of question yourself and you see it in a logical perspective, and it's like, all right, cool. You get me? For example, I'm gonna say an example, all right? So, let me think of an example, man. Let's say social situations, all right? Now, I know a lot of people suffer with social anxiety. They don't wanna, it's like when they meet new people, they ain't comfortable with being around new people, It's like they're only comfortable with people that they know. Now, my higher self tells me, like, bro, if I go meet somebody right now, somebody that I've never met, yeah, what is there to be uncomfortable about? It's just another human. It's just another soul. We are all connected. It's just another soul, another human. You should be wanting to go and speak to new people, because you don't know shit about them. Find out more about them. Speaking to people that you already know them, you're comfortable. There's nothing else to really learn or about them. But when you meet new people, all right, you can create new bonds and things like that. But yeah, your higher self is just that version of yourself, and it's just that voice in your head that just knows best. Your higher self is that version where, you could literally just any little thing. You could be ordering some junk food, and in your mind you're like, you shouldn't do it. Don't do it. And then you realize when you don't do it after you feel a lot better. Yeah, because that's your higher self. Your higher self is that version where it's like, there could be a girl that you want to fuck, right? But deep down, you know you shouldn't fuck that girl, and you don't do it, and you feel a lot better. Yeah, that's your higher self. You see, your younger self is be like, nah, I'm gonna go dumb. I'm gonna go fuck this bitch. You get me? But your higher self is just the best. It's the best version of yourself, man. And I have connected with my higher self. I've connected with my higher self. I've connected it through meditation. Now, you have to understand is that you are your higher self. But the thing with meditation, the reason why meditation allows you to have a nice kind of clear access to your higher self is because you're not in your head too much. You see, a lot of people in this world be thinking, overthinking this and that, and it's just be in their thoughts. And that's going to be one of my next videos in terms of your thoughts, because thoughts don't mean shit. You be thinking about this, that. You still got to go on throughout your day. All right, thoughts are just energy signals you're sending out to the world. But not going to get off topic. But once you clear your head, you open up your mind and you just clear your head, you're going to understand that you're going to be roaming through life. You're going to see life from a certain perspective, and you're going to have the answers, man. You're going to look at it and you're just going to be able to think like clear, because you ain't got nothing going through your mind. You're going to be able to just think on this wave where it's like you ain't got nothing going on, all right? Meditation, you've cleared out your mind. Your mind's empty. So when you go through the world, you're going to start questioning things for yourself, because, well, I ain't going to get another thing off topic, but we are all programmed. We are all programmed to believe this and believe that. But when you open your mind, it's like, okay, cool. This is how this runs. And you are going to have your own and different perspective, and that's normal, okay? But, you know, we're just locked in the matrix. But yeah, so your higher self is just that voice in your head. It's that voice in your head where you know you shouldn't be doing something, okay? Now, I might even do a video on your younger self, but your higher self is just that voice in your head. Now, this is a quick example of your higher self. Let's say you're chilling at home, right? And I don't know. Okay, let's say, like I said, another example, yeah. Let's say, actually, no, let's go back to my example, what I said before, okay? Let's say your routine was based on alcohol, junk food, you know, just bad things, okay? Things that you shouldn't be doing. Now, let's say Monday comes, you're doing all this, you know, you're doing all this shit on Sunday. Now Monday comes. Now you're going to be in your room thinking, I could really do with a drink. I could really do junk food. That's your younger self, all right? You see, your younger self, like I said, is based on your subconscious mind. Your younger self is based on doing things that you're usually used to doing in your comfort zone. Now, your conscious self is you, okay? Think of it, hold on. Your conscious self is just you, and your higher self is that version of you where it's just like, don't do it. No, your higher self, yeah. Sorry, it's just came back from work. I'm a bit tired. You could probably tell from my eyes, but your higher self is that version. It's like, don't do it. You know you shouldn't do it. Don't do it. All right. Now you have to think of it like this. You know when you be watching movies or TV shows and a guy has he's thinking about something, and it has the kind of it kind of has like the angel on one side, then the devil on one side, and it has him, all right? That angel is your higher self. It's telling you what you should be doing. Your younger self, your subconscious self, is that part of you where it's like, nah, go ahead, keep doing it, do what you're doing, so that. And you're just there with your conscious self. Now, you can dwell into your younger self and your subconscious self, but your life ain't gonna change. Your life ain't gonna change. It's just gonna just be like a time loop. Shit ain't gonna change. But if you listen to your higher self, okay? If you listen to your higher self, then it's gonna be like, right, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Now, how to connect with your higher self, that's gonna be in another video. All right. I tell you how to connect with your higher self, and once you connect with your higher self and be the best version of yourself, man, you ain't even ready, man. You ain't even ready, man. So yeah, your higher self. It's your higher self. It's your boy Astral K. All right, and YouTube. Hope you're having a good day, and I'm out. Peace.